Welcome back to Not That You Asked. I'm Dave.
And I'm Sid.
And we're back again. Are we excited to talk about what we've been up to?
I'm excited. I'm feeling a little sleepy right now, but I'm going to get there.
We're drinking coffee and we've got a list of things to talk about.
I chugged my coffee.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
So we're going to get on into it. Do you want to start off or do you want me to start off?
I want you to start off.
Oh, we're switching it up today.
I know. I always start off, so.
You do always start off. All right, cool. I can start off here. So something I did yesterday that I haven't done in a while was I went to a real thrift store.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of Cause for Paws?
Yes.
Yeah. So I went there.
That place is cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I've never been before. I think it's my new favorite place, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What'd you get there?
We'll get to it.
Oh,
all right.
Okay. I've been put into my place.
No, wait. How many times have you been there? When was the last time you've been there?
Years. It's been years.
Okay. Well, for the audience, it's a thrift store, but in the thrift store, there are cats. I just thought that was so sick. I was like, what?
Yeah.
There's little cats in
Oh
there.
my gosh.
And then you're like, oh. And then you're like, oh, there's clothes in there. You're like, oh.
That's like my dream.
Yeah. Is to
Oh
have
my
a
gosh.
cat and a cloth.
A cat in a cloth.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, really, one thought here is, a reason to get a cat above a dog, or even just cats are better than dogs, is you can't put
Whoa.
puppies in a thrift store.
No, you can't. They'll pee on the floor.
They'll pee, they'll shit, they'll be barking. I forgot the cats were there.
Yeah.
My allergies did act up a bit. And I was like, all the dust from these clothes is making my allergies act up.
I mean, thrift stores are a little...
Well, I'll tell you what, I went to Goodwill and I was fine. Right after. So it was the cats. It was the cats 100%.
It was the kitties.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, you know how I feel about a kitty.
I mean, I loved it. I was like, I want to take this home along with the items that I bought there.
Do you want to know something that I think
Sure.
you might already know?
Yes.
Me and Joy have officially decided we're getting a cat this Christmas.
Whoa.
Did you know that?
I mean...
Did you know we were thinking about it?
It was alluded to last weekend.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we're instead of giving each other Christmas presents, we're just going to get a Christmas kitty.
What kind of cat?
A homeless one.
Okay, gotcha. So not like
No.
I'm locked in on this sort of cat.
Nope. We're just going to go and see which meow meow touches our heart. And oh my gosh.
Oh, that's so nice.
I'm
though.
so excited.
That's great.
And like we're asking our families for like cat food and we're going to ask for like a really nice litter box.
Yeah.
Like a $200 litter box that's
Right.
automatic and like
yeah. Does the thing. Yeah.
So that way the cat will just be used to that, and then all you have to do is pull this thing out. It like bags it for you.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
You've never had a cat, right?
No.
The litter box thing sucks.
Yeah, I
because
bet.
it's dusty.
Yeah.
And you have to like shovel their poop out.
Yeah, it seems like a bitch.
It is. And
Yeah.
it's not the best smelling area.
Right, and that's, yeah.
So when you get an automatic one, it automatically cleans it for you, and it's not dusty and it's not stinky.
Yeah. I once went into someone's bathroom and there was a cat litter box in there and their bathroom was dirty. It wasn't that dirty, but the litter box with the dirt. I was like, oh, God. So, yeah, that sounds like it's a big pro.
Oh, my gosh.
Of having that and just knowing to do that.
Think about future pods.
Yeah, with a cat?
It might jump up on the couch right here.
Heck yeah.
Hi, little kitty.
Yeah. I was just talking about maybe in Q2 of next year, maybe get a cat.
Yeah.
Because I'll have a little bit more money.
And just like, it's just nice to have something to care for and love.
Yeah, no, for sure. I
Oh my
feel like
gosh.
it makes you better,
And
more responsible.
My family, I grew up with cats, and my family has 2 cats. Their names are Sassy and Sweet Pea. And my mom sent me the cutest picture of Sweet Pea the other day.
Yeah.
And I'll insert it into the pod, but I'm going to show it to you right now. I made it my background. Look at him.
The tongue is out.
He's so
It's a really high quality picture.
cute. I know. It's so adorable. His tongue looks like a
he's
Laffy
like
Taffy.
popping out of the background. That's crazy. I'm impressed by the picture more than the cat.
It's, an iPhone 10 or whatever those are.
Yeah. Great.
Anyway, what else happened with your thrift shop?
Oh, yeah. So, I was like, wow, that's not where I thought that was going to go, but amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I went there for an overcoat. I'm trying to look for an overcoat, and no overcoats to be seen. Not one. They have a lot of cool blazers.
You really spoke to me.
I was like, all right, cool. Like,
Are you talking about a long coat that like comes down to the knee?
It doesn't have to go down to the knee, but yes.
Like a longer
coat,
at least past the hip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, just like
I'm trying to see the vision.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Correct.
A coat you could wear maybe in the big city.
That's what I'm looking for, because I don't have that. I have a lot of like streetwear coats, but I don't have like a nicer overcoat.
Yeah, that you can wear when it's cold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I just got dorky ass winter jackets. I have cool ones that I can layer and it's cool. But if I want to wear like even just a collared shirt, those look better. Mm-hmm. They're just nicer. Anyway, I'm trying not to spend $1,000, and I'm trying not to buy it off Depop. I'm trying to try it on so it's not a bitch, and I'm not trying to buy a new one. Anyway, they don't have one, because that pissed me off. But I did get some cool stuff, and it reinvigorated my spark for thrifting, which is great. And I was like in there, and I was thinking, wow, what happened to this whole trend? Because I feel like people really got into thrifting, and then they just all turned into like small vintage resellers, and then everything is just Depop now. So it's like, dang, just going through those little hangers.
Yeah.
Just sifting it up.
Going to the Goodwill, taking your time, just going through the million. It's like a million hangers.
I love it though. I think that's so fun.
It is fun.
It's a treasure hunt.
And I found the best coats in my wardrobe at Goodwill.
Yeah, I think it's sick. And I think at the same point, you just get a little bit of money and you're like, I don't need to thrift anymore. I can spend a little bit more money to get exactly what I want. But that takes it out of the art of the thrift.
Right. I hear you.
Thrift. And it was sick. And I got like so many items and they're dope.
Yeah.
And I would never buy them on Depop because I just found them.
That's amazing. I forgot how deep you were into Depop. You were like a Depop king for a while.
I was a Depop king. And I still kind of am a Depop king. I look at it often, but I have a lot more self-control, I think, is the main change there.
Good for you, Dave. I'm proud of you.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, dang, he's a Depop king. Because I assume that everything on Depop is expensive as hell. I mean, a lot of it is.
It's expensive, but it's like expensive compared to thrifting it.
Yeah.
But compared to buying stuff new, it's cheaper. So it's like...
It's higher end items, I think, a lot of the time, too.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to get fancy, you can get fancy. Mm-hmm. But you can also get cheap. Anyway. Yeah, I just thought that was great. 2 thrift shops, 2 items. I got a freaking lamp. Like, come on, bruh. I came up. I got a lamp.
What's it look like?
It's green.
Oh, I love green.
And it's more mini.
Cute.
It's like a shorter lamp.
Like a little desk lamp.
A little desk lamp. I don't have a lot of warm light.
Yeah, you need the warm light.
Apartment. I only have 2 lamps, so I had to buy that. And yeah, no, it was great. And that's what I did yesterday, and I just wanted to talk about it because I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
There's some takes in there as well, just like I had some thoughts.
Yeah.
You know?
I had something happen to me yesterday too.
Yeah, you should tell me about your thing.
Okay. It's actually, let me, like, in the grand scheme of things that are exciting or fun to hear about, this is low on the totem pole. Hey, we can't say that anymore, by the way.
Because it's offensive?
Yeah, it's racially insensitive. But isn't that interesting how like so many of our I could do a whole podcast on that.
Could you tell me why?
Because totem poles are generally used by Native communities. It can be a spiritual thing, it can be a religious thing, and we don't have claim to use their like religious or spiritual emblems as just a thing that we say.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
You know, like it would be like, I don't know, comparing it to like a crucifix or something.
Right.
You know, like
low
something.
on the crucifix.
Yeah, like that's not maybe appropriate. You know, for some people, and I think it's just an idea of like being sensitive because it's the least we can do as white people since we are the problem.
Right. That does make sense.
Yeah.
I see the logic there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Anyway, hey, We grow on this podcast.
Yeah, sure.
We do.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, this is not a big deal to most people. Big deal for little Sid.
Is it about the gym?
It is about the gym.
I knew it.
Okay, so I think we talked about this in the pod before. I had very strong gym anxiety growing up. I was not athletic, and so I had this idea in my mind that, you know, I couldn't do things at the gym, whatever. So I used to attend the gym that Dave and Joey go to, but it's a little bit more of like a...
Yeah, nice.
It's
nice, dude.
giving nice to my...
Yeah, just your description.
It's giving like an influencer gym almost. No, don't even.
I don't want that to be the case.
It is the truth. I think if you put it in a lineup next to other gyms, you'd be like, yes, more likely people are gonna...
It's not in Alpha Land, though. It's not like it's not a TikTok gym.
I've never even heard of Alpha Lamb, but we can get into that. Alpha Lamb?
Land.
Okay.
The land of the alphas.
Well, as everyone knows, I'm a Y girly pop.
Yeah.
I love the Y. And without even thinking about it, Dave, without even a thought of anxiety wisping across my noggin, I said, hey, Joey, you want to come to the gym with me this Saturday?
Whoa. And you guys went?
For like 2 hours.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah.
It's
a Saturday pomp.
Oh, yeah. And it was so fun. And he told me I was doing everything right.
Right.
Which was just nice to be told that.
Yeah.
And it was just, remember that time we talked about if you and Joey wanted to come to the gym with me? And I think I cried during that conversation.
You got overwhelmed. Yes.
Because it was going to be too much for me.
Yes.
For us to be in the same facility working out together because I get scared.
Yeah.
But I'm growing up.
Yeah, you are.
Yep.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am. And that was weird that you did that. We pumped it out and I'm hurting today.
Hell yeah.
Because I've never been able to have anybody spot me before.
Right, so you weren't pushing it. Well, you were pushing it.
Yeah, but not
to your max capacity.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Tell ya.
I'm growing.
Tell ya.
Yeah, we had a very good week.
What the fuck is going on
I'm
over here?
not sure. That's why I've just been ignoring it because I don't know how to match your energy right now.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. You floof it up.
Right.
Yeah, I had a good week of working on some self-love.
Great.
And being brave. So that was good. You know,
that's amazing.
We did some journaling.
Yeah.
We did some self-reflection. There's a cardinal running into our window really aggressively right now.
Once again, the cardinal says hello.
But yeah, all in all, otherwise we didn't really do anything. We hung out with Joey's family last night and I played with my niece and my nephew and that was so fun. I love children.
Fuck yeah, children.
I mean, the thought of having my own, the worst thing that could happen to me.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about this the other day and I was wanting your opinion on this.
Yeah.
I was thinking about what is the worst thing that could happen to me in my life besides, you know, someone I love passing. That's like clearly the worst thing. You know?
Right.
I think there's a lot of bad things that could happen to me, but emotionally, I think having a child right now would be one of the worst.
Yeah. Yeah, that probably would be the worst.
It would be pretty bad.
Yeah, the only other thing that popped in my head was loss, which you already just covered. So yeah, I mean, it would just changes all plans. Everything's out the window.
Right. Like I barely feel ready to take on a little kitten.
Right.
Much less a human child.
Yeah, I think you kind of just adapt and you'll be fine. But
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave.
What?
Oh, Dave. I have something to tell you.
Is it about the Roman Empire?
Nope. Thank
Damn
God.
it.
Thank God. I can't be talking about that bitch anymore.
Okay, go ahead.
I went to the dentist this week.
Oh, right. No cavities. Oh, no. Oh, no. You got to start flossing. Oh, shit.
Okay, so backstory. Dave and I, neither of us had been to the dentist in a long time. And we had this conversation about where we should go. We found this place downtown that we both wanted to go to. Dave ended up getting his appointment first, so he went.
I did, and I I went in, got the full check by the first nice lady. She said, you don't have any cavities. You're good. Got the pictures up. You look great. You know, you floss, obviously, and you brush your teeth really well. And I was like, I sure do. And then the dentist came in, and he said, son, you have 6 cavities. And I said, what the fuck?
Dr. Griffith?
I guess. I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, he's him.
And before he said that, I was like, this is the best dentist I've ever been to. Probably the best appointment I've ever had. And he's like, well, hopefully I don't have any bad news for you. And then he told me that. And I was like, God.
Oh.
So.
Well, I'm about to make you feel better.
That happened. Go ahead.
I have 5 cavities.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
But I will say that they were like, you have beautiful teeth. You clearly brush and floss. I've been flossing now. I'm a flosser.
Right.
For like a month.
And you know what? That's 1 month more than I've ever flossed.
The habit is set.
Yeah. So
there you
just,
go.
okay. Thank you. Stay in your corner. Anyway, and it was very sad when he told me that.
Yeah. It's
But-
like you failed the test.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But the worst part that they told me,
Go ahead.
oh man, this is rough,
Okay.
is that I've noticed that one of my teeth in the front, Dave, yeah, your eyes widened, and that's how I felt too. And I've known this for like a year. My teeth used to go like straight across, perfect. Like that's like one of the only things I've actually liked about my physical appearance are my teeth.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, those are good.
Yeah.
Like we can be happy with those.
Yeah.
We don't want to change those.
Right. No improvement needed.
Well, all of a sudden I realized that this tooth right here isn't straight across anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I can't notice that, but sure, if you point it out, yeah.
Well, when you look in it's the front
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Well, I told them about it when
Yeah.
I was in there, and
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if it's a chip or like what the situation is, but I'm just like kind of concerned. I don't want it to get worse.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I'm grinding my teeth in the front.
Yeah.
He was like 89% of people grind their teeth in the back,
Mm-hmm.
and then some other people grind their teeth like on the side,
Yeah.
and then like 2% of people grind their teeth like this.
Ew.
And that's me. Mama's over here grinding her teeth like.
Do you have a mouth guard?
Yeah.
Do you wear it? No.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, but I take it out in my sleep every night.
Oh.
Every night.
You got to use some mouth tape.
Oh my God, Dave.
I've been taping up once again.
Have you really?
Oh, yeah.
Please tell them about the mouth tape because it
Well,
gives mommy.
Mummy. Yes, it gives mummy.
Not
indeed.
mommy.
I was like,
Dave, you're giving mommy.
yeah, I was like, what? Yeah, if you haven't heard of the mouth tape, it's about to change your life.
This is not a sponsored post, by the way.
It's not a sponsored post. You can tape your mouth with anything. So if you go to sleep and you might have maybe a snoring issue or a dry mouth
Or
when you wake up or
just
that.
mouth breathing.
Yeah, or
maybe?
you just mouth breathe naturally. Maybe you have a deviated septum, whatever it may be.
Wow, this sounds like a real ad.
You can tape your mouth at night when you go to sleep. And that'll fix all of your issues because it forces you to breathe through your nose. You will feel like it's hard to breathe for a little bit, but then you'll just fall asleep and you wake up and you're like, wow, amazing sleep. And you put your mask on, your little
Sleep
eye
mask,
shade. Yeah. And then you put your nose strip on and then
Eye shade.
you got all your technology on your face just for sleep.
You're looking good at night, Dave.
Yeah.
We
Well,
got the sleep mask, the nose strip,
The
and
nose
mouth
strip
tape.
is clear, so you can't see it. And I got new tape that's
Is that how you
not as
pulled a
aggressive.
girlfriend?
Yeah.
You're like, hey, come to my house.
I-
I'll talk to you like this before I go to bed and then tape it shut.
Nah, I had to secure her as a girlfriend before I pulled all that out.
Oh, so she knows now, though?
Oh, yeah. Last
Oh.
night I had all the tech on. Yeah.
Nice. And that's uncomfortability.
Yeah. No, it was great. And I woke up and the mouth tape was still on. And I used to get like hostage tape, which is what it's called, which is like a...
Dave. Hostage?
That's what it's called. I swear. That's how they brand it. It's black and
Oh.
it's the shape of a mouth.
Yes.
So it's kind of better, but I just got some tape from like CVS and it's fine.
Oh, like athletic tape.
Yeah, but it's not athletic tape. It's a little bit less like sticky, so you're not
Mhm.
like peeling your mustache
Lips
off.
Little wax session every morning.
Yeah, because that could happen. So it's just, it's light tape, but it's strong enough where it won't fall off. And it's cheap because those things are freaking expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm figuring it out, as I go along.
You're looking hot at night. You're like, let me get my...
I look better than I did. I'm figuring out I look better than I did. So there's that. I could wear a nose strip out on the street and 98% of people would not notice.
Because it's clear.
Yeah.
All right.
Not just be breathing, bruh.
So, what were we talking about?
So dentist.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that is the case. I'm sorry that you're grinding your teeth. I need to get a mouth guard as well because I grind my teeth too and it's not looking great.
Well, one of my cavities is because I grind my teeth so bad that I chip my tooth and now the cavity's in there.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. I did feel better, better/worse. It almost would have been better if he was like, you just need to brush your teeth harder and you won't get cavities.
Yeah.
But he was like, that doesn't seem to be your issue.
Right.
He was like, it looks like you have weak spots on your teeth genetically.
Yeah.
Like your teeth came out and they just have less enamel or the enamel wore off quick. And I was like, that honestly sucks. Like, I wish you had been like, girl, you got a dirty mouth.
Yeah, there's no controlling it, really. It's
Correct.
just going to the dentist more often so they can either put sealant or what have you. Yeah, because I have sealant on my teeth and it just wore down.
Yeah, yeah.
We just got weak teeth.
So that was kind of sad. My mom has really bad teeth. And so I told him that and he was like, yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. You need to make sure you have good dental insurance for the rest of your life. This looks like a lifelong problem. And I was like this.
Dr. Griffith.
Are you serious? Like my mouth was wide open.
Yeah.
But he did tell me a funny story, which I thought was interesting.
Okay.
Because I told him that I was pulling my mouth guard out every night. He was like, you need one that clips in.
Or
That's
mouth
not
tape.
like... Or mouth tape. Hostage tape, I'm sorry. This video is sponsored by Hostage tape. Anyway, he was saying that he asked me. He was like, do you sleepwalk or do you talk in your sleep a lot? Because people who pull stuff out of their mouth generally are those types of people. And I was like, yeah, I talk in my sleep all the time. And he was like, yeah, it's not surprising. And he told me this story about a woman who, like a mom, who was one of his patients, and she kept getting these horrific cavities. And she was like, I don't understand. Like, I am being so proactive. I brush my teeth, floss. I, use fluoride, blah, blah. Anyway, she was sleepwalking during the night and coming downstairs and eating junk food in her sleep.
Damn.
Thought it was her teenage sons.
Right.
Like grounded them. Like was like, you need to pull your ish together.
Right.
But anyway, and then she was leaving like candy on her teeth all night and it was giving her cavities.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, it was wild. She ended up like recording herself, I guess, and she brought it in next time and he was like, this seems fake.
Yeah, that's crazy. Damn. Some people really be sleepwalking though. I think that's one of the craziest things.
I do too, especially because normally your eyes are open.
Yeah, and I've never really been around someone that does it myself. Like I don't have like a sibling or like a friend I've like lived with or whatever, So yeah,
it's weird. I used to sleepwalk when I was young. I would put my stuffed animals in the washing machine for timeout.
That's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting what we can do while not awake.
I know. It's freaky.
Yeah.
But anyway, so now I have to pay $1 million
right
for my cavities.
Is expensive. Yeah.
And the freaking mouth guard is like expensive.
Yeah.
Like
too.
so expensive.
Really? How much is it?
Like I'll be paying almost $700.
Holy shit.
For the cavities and the...
Oh. Yeah, that's how much mine was.
Yeah. The mouth guard's like $400 in itself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Well,
so
mine was just cavities.
I don't know. It feels very grown up of me that I went to the dentist and now I have to, pay for mouth.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, but it's growth.
Yeah.
Growth. Well, cool.
Yeah.
That's not cool, but I do have something to maybe lighten the mood.
Okay.
Here. Not that wasn't light. That was a light way to deliver that sad news. I went to a chili cook-off yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Emery and I went. So
your work chili cook-off.
Yes. The famous
chili cook-off.
Ed's chili cook-off.
Oh my god, I love chili.
Yeah, same. I ate so much chili. I'm actually not struggling today, which is great. Yesterday I had a bit of indigestion. But I've been going to this chili freaking cook-off for 3 years. This is my third year. And last year I came in like 6th and I had a freaking dope chili. And I smoked the meat and I worked hard on it. And I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
And this year I was like, I'm coming for it.
Oh.
I'm coming. for it.
Did you?
And
Oh no.
this year,
Did you win? No way. No way!
I
Dave!
won!
No! Oh my god! No way you...
I did. I won that shit.
Dave! 9th annual Fletcher's Chili Cook-Off Best Traditional Chili.
Yeah, I
Dave!
won that whole motherfucker against real adults. And the guy that hosts it. So I was like, huh? I won it. Emery and I made the chili together too, so she won it too.
Oh my gosh. I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
I feel like this is the same feeling that a parent has when their kid comes home with all A's on their report card.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take you out for dinner as a... did your parents do that?
Go get Wendy's chili to celebrate.
Oh, my parents, whenever I got good grades, we would go out to dinner.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It was so great. And guess where I went?
Chili's.
Chili's.
Yeah.
This is so great.
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool.
Dave, I didn't know where that story was going. I was like, oh, he either won or he got so bad. Oh my gosh.
This is
the
me
pride
when I won it.
Oh, Dave, look at your fall fit.
Yeah, the fall fit was good too.
Did you thrift that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, it's precious.
Yeah, it was
Look at that face of pride.
I was hype.
I'm so
pump,
proud of you.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Tell me about your chili. What about it was so special?
Well, I'll tell you.
Maybe we should.
I'll tell you a little backstory, and I will detail this because it's one of the best accomplishments I've ever had, I think.
Not talking about graduating college or getting your first job.
It's this. I was like, holy shit.
I wanted to be
I'm a winner.
persuaded, bro.
If we had a legit studio, that would be in the studio.
I think that I just had a stroke. I want it to be displayed proudly.
Yeah,
for the rest of the pod.
Yeah, so we were sitting there, brought Emery, which was great.
Yeah.
Social.
Ooh, the first time meeting the work friends.
Which was good.
Awesome.
Good warm up. And I was sitting there. Penn State was losing.
Boo.
We were like 2 hours in. There was a lot of Chili's. People were talking about number 1 a lot. People were talking about number 3 a lot. I was like,
what number were you?
I was number 6. And 6 was being tossed around. But I was like, I'm not feeling too confident. I was like, probably going to come in fucking second. I was sitting there and I was like, what place do you think we're going to come in? She's like, probably second or third. I was like, yeah, that's how I'm feeling too. Penn State's losing up there to Michigan.
Oh, you were just kind of down in the dumps.
I was like, God damn, I never fucking win anything.
I was like, it's so hard being you.
And I was like, God damn it. And then, rolls around to 3:00 and they announce all the other winners.
Oh my God.
And then they're
like, God, Dave. I feel like I'm right there with you.
The traditional chili with the cheesiest name, Texas Systems. And I'm like, yeah, motherfucker.
Oh my goodness, you named it what?
It was like a Texas chili. And if you call someone and say, I'm calling from Tech Systems, which is where I work, they'll say,
Texas.
Are you calling from Texas? So we had a very cheesy name.
That's very,
Texas
it's clever.
Systems, yeah. But yeah, so I made a Texas chili and I had a whole sales pitch where I was like, this is actually my grandmother's recipe. She passed it down. She lived in Texas. My great-grandmother lived in Texas, so it's a family recipe. And sadly, she passed away this year, so she gave it to me.
So this is a lie.
Keep on going. And I would just love if you voted for my chili. It's a huge lie.
A lie.
I got this off TikTok.
Yeah.
By a very hefty Texas man.
His grandmother. Not in Texas.
No, she is in Texas. That's not a lie. It's like, what? It's a stretch.
Yeah. Okay.
She's passed, but she did live in Texas.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I was like, okay, we can continue.
So it was like half a lie, but it got me the votes and it got me the win. So fuck it.
Did you tell them you were lying about your grandma?
No.
I'm going to send them this pod.
I was like, no one's going to watch it. So whatever. But yeah, if you want to win a chili cook-off, go on TikTok and find the heftiest, most southern/western man you can find who's making chili and copy that shit to the T and then just make it thicker because they like it thin for some reason.
A watery chili.
Yeah, something. I don't know why they like that. But yeah, Emery and I slaved away on that chili. She sacrificed her nose nerves as she was cutting jalapenos and then put her fingers on her nose and she smelled it when she blew her nose. and then just burning for an hour. An hour of burning up the nose.
You should ask Joey about his jalapeno story.
I know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah. Crying from cutting the onions.
Oh.
She was doing a lot of chopping. She was really
in the kitchen.
A
Integral
part. Yeah. Yeah, she was doing great.
No,
And,
but can you tell me what about the chili? Like, what made it a Western chili?
It's a secret. I can't reveal it on the pod. No, I'm kidding.
Were there like tortilla chips in it? I'm confused. Like, what makes it Texas?
What makes it Texas is jalapenos. So it makes it a little bit spicy.
It's spicy.
And it had hot pork sausage in it.
Oh.
Which made it a little bit spicy.
Okay.
And really, like, that's kind of it. Like, it wasn't anything crazy. And
but like beans and corn and...
No corn.
Oh, no corn.
Chili beans.
Mm-hmm. Black beans.
Chili seasoning
mm-hmm.
from the store was not black beans. It was brown chili beans. This is
was there like 3 ingredients in the whole thing?
I can read them off to you if you
know
want.
what? It's not that deep.
I'm going to read them off.
Okay. Cooking.
There was
Hatch
chilies. There was Hatch chilies in there. So there was a good amount of chilies. Diced tomatoes, chilies, tomato sauce, tomato paste, chili mix, chili beans, jalapenos, large onion, garlic, hot sausage, chuck. That's it. Boom. I also, key to winning competitions, having toppings. You got to have your Fritos.
Oh.
Sour cream cheese, if you would, if you will, if you want. And then you put it on there, you mix it up, and you win the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah, so I did that, and it was amazing.
And now you're a winner.
Now I'm a winner. I was like fucking jazzed about that. That was sick.
I've been hearing about this chili cook-off for 3 years.
I know. And I keep coming close, but I finally secured the bag. And then Penn State lost, so
but
whatever.
You know what?
But I won. And then I went thrifting. You
prevailed.
Yeah,
oh my
I got
gosh,
all kinds
what a day.
Of good stuff. Yeah, it was great.
Amazing.
It was a great Saturday. Yeah, it was really good. So that's what happened to me.
Did you kiss it when you won it like those football players do?
No, I didn't, but I did give a speech. They were like, speech.
Oh my gosh. Did you continue to talk about your grandmother?
No, I should have. But I didn't. No, I was like, thank you all so much for voting for me. And thank you to my girlfriend, Emery, for cutting the onions. She cried a lot doing it. And I'm just really passionate about chili. Thank you.
Wow.
And
Public speaking.
Yeah. Usually I'm not the best at that. Or I'm not bad at it. It just makes me really nervous. But I was...
You
I was
nailed it.
Killing it. It was short, but it was concise.
It was
to the point. It was
the power of this trophy.
Yeah. I was really jazzed up there, though. I was like, 3 years I've been waiting for this.
Oh, man. Yeah. You sound like a cartoon character.
Yeah. No, I was sick, though.
It's not going to fall. It's on the edge of glory, but it's not going to fall.
Yeah, it'll be all right. So yeah, I won that, and that was amazing. And then we drove away. I won, and then we immediately left. And people were like, "Where are you going?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna go thrift." And they were like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to the thrift store." They were just like, "What do you mean? We have been eating chili and drinking." I was like, "I'm not a weakling. I'm gonna go shop with my girlfriend, and you can
with your gal pal."
Yeah. So that was that.
Wow, that is. Whew. Well, I have something I need to speak with you about.
Champion.
I am really proud of you. I'm sorry I stepped away from your. You can put it wherever you feel most comfortable.
Yeah, I felt a little nervous with it up there.
Yeah, your pride and joy right there.
That's gonna go on my desk.
That's gonna go on my desk.
It is.
I have to talk to you about something pop culture.
Okay. It's not about chili.
It is not about chili.
Damn it.
It's about something kind of like chili. It's about Harry Styles.
Okay.
Have you heard about him this week in any format?
No. Not one bit. Okay. I'm ready.
So he and girlfriend Taylor Russell.
The girl sounds like she's 15.
Yes. she and him went together on a little datey date to the Sphere.
Las Vegas Sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So cool. That we've got to go Sunday. That's on the bucket list for sure.
Yep.
To see U2. you two.
How many times are they going to play in the Sphere?
I think they have a residency.
Oh, they be setting up shop there. Well,
That's interesting.
What you need to know
is
that pictures were taken.
Mm-hmm.
And something about him's a little different.
Oh.
Sweet boy shaved his head.
Oh, shit. What?
He's a baldy.
Oh,
He
hell
is bald.
yeah.
Yep.
Let's
Isn't that
go.
freaking funny?
Well, before you showed me this,
yeah.
do you know that every man has this?
The
thing, the weird
tingle,
urge
yes,
to shave your head?
I did know.
You do know.
I have some theories as to why this man shaved his head. One, it's threefold.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you those, or you want to see the picture first?
No, I want to theorize.
Okay. Theory number 1, he had the tingle and he shaved his head.
Yeah.
Theory number 2, he is doing like some sort of auditioning for a role or doing some sort of marketing promotion for something. We shaved the head for that.
Yeah.
Number 3, he got a hair transplant.
So he would shave his head for that?
I think, you have to shave your head for that. Hair plugs.
Oh.
You have to shave your head for that.
Oh.
Because Sweet Boy's been
Balding.
receding.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah, that's what happens.
That's what happens.
That's what happens.
But it kind of is just, and you know about the whole bald rumors, how he wears a wig. Have you heard about all that?
No.
Over the years, people have gotten him in like, he's like pretty hardcore during his concerts.
Yeah.
He's running around and stuff. And there's some, you just get the picture at the right time with the lights glaring and then you can kind of see what you want to see.
Right.
There's one specific one where it looks like a little toupee, like there's a little bit of air
Yeah.
in between his hair. I'm sure that it's fake. And
Yeah.
it's just the picture.
Or
but
it could be a wig.
Or it could be a wig. I've seen some really good toupee videos on TikTok. I can send them to you. They're very interesting watching that glue get on there. But anyway.
Oh, you're saying of just general toupees.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. And maybe it was time for him to feel like he wanted to put some hair into his noggin.
Yeah.
Well,
fair enough.
I am going to show you what he looks like now. Sorry, it's taking me a moment.
I feel like that would really make sense. The hair plug thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also would like to say, and I told this to Joey, and people are going to roast me online for this when it becomes a clip, but whatever. We're just going to say it anyway.
Yeah.
I know that I am in a decent and good, healthy mental place because for some reason the fact that Harry Styles shaved his head and it's not sending me is not sending me.
It would normally send you.
Yeah. In the past, I would have been like, oh my God, his hair is gone.
Right.
But now I'm like, it's just hair. Calm down.
Okay, gotcha.
But the internet is burning down to a crisp.
Gotcha.
Over 2 things.
Yeah.
One of which is Harry Styles, and unfortunately the other one is Taylor Swift, which apparently is the only thing I talk about on this pod.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's just go ahead and look. Let's look. Here he is. Mm-hmm.
He doesn't look like that. He actually looks
He looks good.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, he's still hot, whatever. Like,
I mean, hair
You
is
and me.
hair, you know?
My hair is thinning a bit.
Oh, Your Highness, I'm sure it's not that noticeable.
it's been fun. It's been really
Bald! Bald!
Harry's hair in 1994 to 2023.
It'll come back, though. It's not dead forever.
I know. Anyway, yeah, he's baldy now.
Yeah.
Bald McGee. And there's been so many good little fun memes and jokes.
There we go.
And oh my
Nice,
gosh,
nice.
it's been very enjoyable for me to watch.
That's great.
A lot of them have been about how okay, bear with me.
Okay.
Taylor Swift released 1989 Taylor's version.
Uh-huh.
That album, I'm reducing this down a lot, but it's about Harry Styles.
Okay.
And her relationship with him.
Yes.
She released new vault tracks that nobody has ever heard.
Right.
They were about him.
Yes.
And they're a little slanderous.
Yes.
Slandering.
Yeah.
And I mean, in a good way. It's fantastic. Mother is mothering, but whatever. In one of the lyrics, she says, she's talking about after they broke up, how Harry Styles kind of like, he grew his hair long and he went into this other era. He got new tattoos. And so everyone's making jokes about the fact that Harry heard that and was like, and like buzzed all his hair off. It's been really funny.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm excited to see. I mean, I think he could pull off a buzzed head. I mean,
I think he looks kind of like he does pull-ups.
That is so specific.
I was gonna say works out, but like there's so many looks for that. But he looks like harder.
Like hard, yeah. Like he
looks like he's bald. I mean, that's like all that comes with that.
I want to see him in like a Dickies like zip up collared jacket walking down the streets of New York with some like, straight jeans and his Adidas Sambas on and like just shaved head.
I want to see him do like an ultra run.
Yeah. I don't care about that, but I'm happy for him and his hair. When I opened my phone to show you that, a fan online said that she just ran into his mom, and his mom confirmed that his head is shaved.
I mean, yeah, that picture's not fake.
Correct.
Dummy.
But anyway, crazy.
Yeah, no, that is crazy. Do you want to go into the Taylor stuff, or do you want to hear the rest of the bullshit that I have? Because from now on, it is just BS about my life, and it's funny, but it's BS.
I don't know. How important is the BS? Okay, I'll do the Taylor's. The producer again with the screen recording. The screen recording. So last night. So Taylor took 2 months off from the Eras tour before going on she finished the American leg. Yeah. Headed into the Latin America. I wish I hadn't done that
Argentina.
accent. She's in Argentina. Yeah, yes.
With Trav.
Yes. Good job, Dave.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you saw.
Not a lot. I saw a headline.
Okay. Well, she was there. He was there. Very cute. He sat in the tent with her dad and danced with him all night. Watched Taylor with the most admiration that a human being can have on their face. He was like, I mean, he clearly couldn't believe that he was sleeping with her. Right. Like, I think this is the first time he had been to her concert while they were dating, and he was just like, I mean,
right.
Valid.
Yeah.
And very sweet. She changed one of the lyrics in her song. Was that the headline you saw?
No.
Oh, Dave.
They were there. That was it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. In her very last song of the concert, she sings Karma, and it's very fun and just a great time to be had. And one of the lyrics at the end of the song, like the final chorus, is about how she's looking at the guy on the screen and he's coming right home to me. Look at the guy on the screen coming straight home to me.
Nice.
She changed it to the guy on the Chiefs coming straight home to me.
Wow.
And everyone was like, bah! And he was like this. It was so cute. Her dad was like jumping up and down. I was like, oh my God. It was so funny. I actually have a video of it. It's cute. And the reason it's a big deal, although it doesn't seem like a big deal, because so much of the Taylor and Travis stuff has just been blown out of the water. I mean, it is on every social media platform. Everyone is talking about it. I mean, this video I'm going to show you, ESPN posted it, Barstool posted it, Rolling Stones posting it, Variety posted it, E-News posted it. Every single outlet that there is. Complex, yeah. So, anyway, watch this.
Takes all my friends to the summit. Mama is the guy on the trees.
And she laughs afterwards. It's so funny. And everyone's, of course, freaking out about it. Freaking out.
The guy on the Chiefs.
The guy on the Chiefs. But yeah, that was very cool. Mm-hmm. And then right after the show, so she has to come off the stage, and the way you get backstage, all the fans can see you. Yeah. So she waves, even though the show's over. Well, Mr. Bo Peep over here was waiting for her. And look at her get into a trot. Smooch on the lips.
Wow.
Big old kissy for the Travie.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what. Yeah, I wish I hadn't done that. It made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. But it's crazy. This is, and again, I know I'm a Swiftie out here just talking Swiftie stuff.
You are.
You know what? I'm not going to downplay it because everybody has their interests and this is mine, and that's totally fine. But this is the most outward she's ever been with any relationship ever. And like, she's been dating this guy for like a couple months.
Yeah.
She dated Joe Alwyn for 6 years. She dated Calvin Harris for 2 years, 2.5 years. Like, I'm talking zip, zilch, zip, zilch.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You're right.
And I think she really fucking likes him, man.
Hell yeah.
And that boy put his ass on a plane and went to Argentina to see her.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's not that big, but I mean,
Right.
like, he has a job. Like, I know it's a bye week, so, you know, whatever, but
Yeah. Still.
I mean, it's cool. And they had some bad weather the night before. So she had to cancel her concert on Saturday night. They moved it to Sunday or whatever I'm trying to say.
They're both putting in effort.
Yes.
Which is good.
But because her concert was canceled that night due to weather, her and Trav just got to spend the night together in the beautiful city of Argentina.
That is very cool.
I'm not the city of Argentina, but you know what I mean.
Whatever. I would have said the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
And I just thought that was so cool. They went to dinner together. I mean, I'm manifesting good things for this relationship.
Yeah.
She seems like a smitten kitten.
My thought on that is they're just both a bit older, and maybe the Calvin Harris thing. He was a bit older too at that time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they're just more in a spot where they can put forth effort if they really, want to pursue something.
It's not as much that. It's about the publicity. The amount of, like, we're walking around New York City and we be showing everyone we're together, and like, she knew that she was going to kiss him, and everyone on the planet would know about it.
Right. But she
Also,
doesn't care.
Look what I did.
That. Oh, okay.
It's a really bad hangnail.
Did you just do that?
Yep, just now while we were talking.
Jeez.
Blood. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. It just got a little medical on the pod.
You're bleeding.
I know. Bleeding out. But anyway, it's just exciting. I'm happy for Tay. I want her to be happy.
That's great stuff.
The guy on the Chiefs coming straight home to me.
Shout out NFL players. Better partners than we think.
Yeah.
Just not running backs.
Not Kareem Hunt.
Not Kareem Hunt. Stay away from the running backs.
Yeah, stay
but
away.
But the tight ends?
We love them.
We love the tight
ends
ends.
with the tight ends.
I knew you were going to say that.
Anyway, I came up with that all on my own. I didn't even see that online.
Okay.
Anyway.
You can think that.
I did. Whatever. We don't have to get into it. We don't have to fight right now on the pod, Dave.
Okay.
But anyway, that was the Taylor stuff. Bald Harry, we got that. Patrick Dempsey is the sexiest man alive, named by People magazine of this year.
I saw that.
How do you feel about that? I'm just interested in your opinion.
I think it's interesting how his face is aged from a young him to an old him.
I find it interesting that he wasn't the sexiest man alive like when he was on Grey's Anatomy and he was his biggest.
Yeah. I feel like they always kind of do guys like that, like in their older age.
I think it was Chris Evans last year.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't really know too much about it, but I just saw a young picture of him and I was like, oh, he looks different. And that's my only thought on it.
I didn't know if you were going to be like, why didn't, Baby Keem get it?
Nah.
Is that a person?
Baby Keem's like 21 though.
Correct. He could still be the sexiest man alive.
But they usually choose older men. So.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't pick Obama. Sexiest man alive in my book.
He is rich and powerful. And good at basketball.
And
has good at music taste.
Such good music taste.
Yeah.
Good guy. I would love to sit down with him. I actually had a dream about him the other day. That's why I said that.
Nice.
I had a dream that we sat down.
Obama. Big O.
The big O.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
okay. I wanted to open up the floor to talk to you about the Grammy noms if you would like to.
Oh, right. Yeah, we got to do that.
We don't have to, but...
No, we should. That's more important than my...
Oh, well...
It is more... It's more current.
All I was going to say is I'm really proud of the women artists this year.
Okay.
They like have swept most of the big categories, especially for album of the year.
I have no context.
Yep. SZA has the most Grammy noms of this year.
Hell yeah.
Which I'm
nice.
Like, yes, queen. Her album.
Quality artist.
So good.
Yeah.
Boy Genius has a Grammy nom. They have an album of the year Grammy nom, pretty sure.
Great.
Obviously Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Gracie Abrams has. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
She Best New Artist.
Oh.
Noah Kahan, however you say his name, Best New Artist.
Nice.
Ice Spice, Best New Artist.
Makes sense.
Trying to think of some other people. Either way, I was listening to you guys talk about the rap portion of the Grammys, and I do think it's very controversial. But I feel like generally with pop music, it's pretty. I think it's a pretty solid.
Go ahead.
Like Miley, Flowers.
Yeah.
Record of the year. You know, I mean, pop music is pop music.
Pop music,
you know?
is pop music, and it falls way more in line with popularity, which is a lot of how Grammys are decided, or at least put up for nominations. So that makes more sense, and I agree with that. It just falls more in line. With rap, not really.
So I looked up how you get a Grammy.
Great.
Are you interested in learning, or do you already know?
I don't know. No, I don't.
Okay.
I only am surmising my opinion off of what I've seen, mostly from rap.
Okay.
So
see, and I know that it's been different with like hip hop and rap music. I know that those genres are that's a whatever.
It's just very different.
Yes. So first, the people who are making music submit their music to be considered.
Yeah.
Okay, number one. Then they have a screening process. So reviewing sessions by more than 350 experts in various fields are held to ensure that entered recordings meet specific qualifications and have been placed in the appropriate fields. So they have like all of these different groups of experts, and they all listen and blah, 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 blah. Then there's nominating. So first round ballots are sent to voting members in good due standings to help ensure the quality of voting. Members are only directed to vote in their area of expertise, which I thought was really interesting.
Right.
But makes sense. I'm glad that it's only people who know what they're talking about. Blah, 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 blah. Then there's special nominating committees. I won't go into that, but blah, 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 blah. Then there's final voting. After nominations have been determined and announced, Academy voting members vote in up to 10 categories across 3 fields in the blah, 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 blah. To ensure the quality of voting, members are directed to only vote in the fields in which they are peers of the nominees. Which I thought was interesting.
Yeah. When they're peers of the nominees, that's interesting. So yeah, I'm just curious on like how they pick those people. If they have 350 people, how many categories are there? Divided by 350, so it's really like what, 10 people, 12 people per group. It's like who are those people? How old are they? What do they really listen to? If they're experts, sure. But it's like there's so many things that go into that, and it's just not that interesting to me personally. Because it's going to be only really big artists that get that stage or even get a nomination for the large groups like pop or rap or R&B.
Well, the thing I was trying to figure out when I looked this up was like all of these people were just inducted into the Academy. Like Taylor Swift was just inducted. The Weeknd was just inducted. Pretty sure Justin Bieber was just inducted. Like, are they a part of the people are helping vote?
Right.
I don't know.
The peer thing. I was like, okay.
The peer thing is interesting. So that's what I was trying to figure out.
That's cool.
Who votes for the Grammys? Like, that's what I'm interested in. Because if that's it, that's an interesting kind of twist. It's not
cool.
just old white men who don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Because that's what I picture.
Me too.
Not even that they don't know. I'm sure that they do know. I just think that they're just not as in touch.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to, I have to do some further research. It's not the most, the Grammy Award is voted on by the Recording Academy's voting membership, which is comprised of music creators, including artists, producers, songwriters, and engineers.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that there's people trying to, or they're aware of the issue and they're trying to find a solution because it's obviously been an issue. I'm sure it's a larger problem than I'm making it. I don't think it's simple to fix.
I have no idea. Yeah, I just thought it was interesting.
It is interesting.
I love watching the Grammys just because I don't know. I just love award shows. I don't know why. It's a weird thing. I've always loved them. I love the VMAs. That's probably my favorite. But it's just exciting and it's fun to see. I love high fashion, so it's great to see what everyone's wearing. And
yeah, there is a lot more performance to
Yes.
those. I like to see what the public actually likes.
Yeah.
Like from what portion of the population listen to certain albums, like
Right.
what is really resonating with 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 20-year-olds, teens.
Yeah.
I like that. But
Yeah.
teach their own.
And you know what? I bet you could look that up online.
Oh, you definitely can.
Yeah.
And I do.
Boom.
So
There you go.
there's that.
But yeah, I just thought that was cool. I'm proud of all the women, and
Yeah.
they're killing it this year in the music industry, and it's
Yeah.
amazing. I
that
love
is
it.
awesome. And there are a lot of women figures that are huge right now.
Right.
Which is great. And they're making super either fun, great, or quality stuff.
Yeah.
And
all three.
in totally different areas too.
Right.
Which is sick.
Yeah.
I love that.
And it's just so cool to see people reaching out to each other and being like, you were so like, congratulations. I'm so glad you were nominated, even if they're in the same. It was cool because when Noah Kahan?
Yes.
That's what I
believe
thought.
so.
Okay. When he was nominated and what they do is I won't get into it, but when he heard his name, he posted it online, the video of him reacting, and Gracie Abrams, who is also a Best New Artist, she was like, please come over and pregame with me. We're going to have such a good time. Like, I'm so glad you were nominated. I just think that's so cool to like
Hell
see
yeah.
artists who are coming up together.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's just, I don't know.
I think
I love that stuff.
There's been so much collaboration this year too. Like
Oh my
even
gosh,
just
I
the
know.
songs I mentioned this week from 070 Shea, Ken Carson and Pink Panthers and Central C. Like just so many people just linking and building. That's
awesome.
dope. That's
and I'm
dope.
loving that because I feel like there was a stretch of years where everything was very hostile in the music industry. And I like it when everyone's nice and just is having fun.
Yeah. That's
I
better.
want everyone to win.
Yeah. Right. I want
you know what I
better
mean.
product.
Yeah.
And if you combine two good things, you usually get something better. Sometimes it doesn't work, but most of the time
But
it
yeah.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's great. Maybe this next segment of mine to kind of cap us off will totally discredit all of what I've said about music
Oh,
on this
God.
whole podcast. But something I've been doing this week as I've been really locking in at work is I've been listening to this playlist called
Oh, here it comes.
hold on. I want to not mess this up.
Okay.
ADHD Techno Focus Full Concentration.
Ooh.
So I would like to play you a snippet of that.
Oh, God.
And this is what I pretty much listen to at work all day now.
I hate it already. Is that it?
Warehouse Rave!
That was.
It's more noises that come into it, but I'm not going to just sit here and play 30 seconds.
I'm going to go ahead and
song.
go in a little bit further.
If you can
Do you
figure
see
it
how
out.
much I'm struggling? Hold on. Now we're in the middle.
At my desk?
I feel like I'm like
Typing up emails?
in a Russian nightclub.
Yeah, it's sick. And it gets you locked.
There's a little kitty as the emblem. I think I'm done now.
So
That's
That's what I would like to nominate for a Grammy.
For Grammy
Yeah.
See, I don't vibe with that.
It just has no words and it's a steady
and I
beat.
need the words.
I
But you can't.
I don't need the words to write an email.
Right.
I
You're
do the
right.
words. I do the words sometimes. But sometimes if I'm really trying to lock and get as much done in as little time as possible, I know that the words will move my mind around.
I feel like that sound is what it sounds like when you take like a Ritalin or an Adderall. It's like, gotta get my work done
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Go clean the
That's
kitchen
what I'm
like
saying.
your life depends on it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why it's great for
like you're
productivity.
building a Krabby Patty. Like
I'm
it's your
not
life.
there for enjoyment. I'm there for productivity.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Wow, that was a deep, dark statement there.
Yeah. We're going from, you know how I was like more on my fitness grind this summer? I'm going from fitness bro to productivity bro.
Whoa, bro.
Whoa, bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
So get ready for
Bro.
that.
All right, bro.
Just a foreshadowing.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
All
This
right,
been real, bro.
It's been real. I think we got time, I guess.
Yeah, we're at time.
we're at time. I'm sure you guys enjoyed that last little segment of my techno.
Yeah, if you
I
need
really
to
wanted
listen
to
to
share
anything.
that. Yeah, and maybe it will be good for someone. Maybe someone's like, damn, that sounds like something I need in my life.
Yeah. Bong, 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 bong. Yeah.
That's actually one of my favorite ones, to be honest.
Dave just put you guys on.
Hell yeah. But
Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. Tune in a couple weeks. We're going to put out another one and listen to all the other stuff on this channel. They have a bunch of stuff going on. We have so much fun doing this, and I don't know. We appreciate all of your listens and likes and subscribes and comments. And I don't know. I guess we'll see you guys soon.
we will see you very soon.
Woo! Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.